everyone, it's Anthony back here with another video I messed that up. It's Anthony back here with another video. Wait, no. It's Anthony back with another video here on, I think that's right, I don't know. Single and placing. Hi. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd, day before Christmas Eve, so we're, at least at the time of filming this, we're coming up on Christmas premiere time. Got to look at the schedule and see when everything kicks off. But yeah, hope you're doing well, having a fantastic day. Weekday, weekend, week, month, evening, morning, overnight, all of that good stuff. We're out here at the old loop that I used to go to quite frequently when I lived over in this area with the little lake. I don't know if you remember from a couple years back. It's been a long time since I've been out here. I think since then. Come on, buddy. So we're gonna have a lot of stop and sniffs from Apollo. We haven't been here in a long time. But I was over here because one of the pet food place that I used to take Apollo to, which is an actual dog bakery and pet food place, is just right here. So I came to get Apollo's Christmas gift and a little something for Theo. And I was like, let me put Apollo in the car, because at first I was like, I'm just going to run and grab those and I'll come home. It's like, let me put Apollo in the car, let me get the camera bag, and we'll do our walk over here for the day, since it's been a long time since we've been over here. So yeah, hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave in the comments how things are going for you. I'm gonna try to respond to some comments here, because I've kind of given you all my life updates. I think I filmed a vlog every day for the past 3 days. Maybe I took a day. Yeah, I did take a day off, but 3 out of the 4 days, past 4 days, I've been filming. And I haven't even edited the ones that I've already done. So I'm really backlogged, but I uploaded them. They're on the computer. Now I just need to edit them and process the video and all that stuff. Then I was supposed to do something for Mia, get a high quality image for the retreat. Haven't done that yet today either, so I'm slacking. But figured we'd do the walk. I'll go home, try to get everything done, and then it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, and I've got my late lunch plans with the family, wrapped gifts, so everybody's presents are done and sitting next to the tree, so I just gotta load them in the car tomorrow. And then my roommate's presents are just going in their stockings. Everyone has a stocking. And then, yeah, that's it. And then Christmas Day, we're doing something at the house for friends that are in town. And so I'm doing this like Mediterranean platter instead of tamales, because Joe got the tamales. So that's what's happening there. Okay, buddy. Guess I should just let him stop and sniff. I'm not in a rush. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I do have some news. I have some diamond painting news that I want to talk about. And coaster pursuit news. So my new Diamond Dots Masterclass, Woman in Gold, came in today. So I took it out of the shipping box, and it's a fairly large diamond painting box, but it's much smaller than the original one, like the one that the Kiss came in, for sure. So definitely different. Still big, but not as big. It still has like the little faux leather like briefcase handle thing on top. So it's cute, but we'll see what it looks like when I get into it. I probably won't film that unboxing until... it just depends. It depends. If roommates stay home throughout Christmas weekend, which I think they are, they might try to go skiing, but it's been so warm here and we've had such little snow that some of the resorts are open, but with very limited runs. So they've been thinking about it, but haven't decided yet. So if they do go up skiing and I have the house to myself at some point in the next 4 days, well, Wednesday, Thursday, I may have the house to myself on Friday. I think they're working Friday. Maybe. If they are, then I'll get to film my unboxing of that on Friday as a redemption unboxing for Diamond Dots. Otherwise, it won't be until Tuesday because I'm in office on Monday. So, yeah. So we've got that. We also have my Jaded Gem Shop kit that is on its way. It's expected on Monday. So that's coming. I'm nervous about it, but hopeful that the rendering the color charting got taken care of. My concerns there, but I don't know. I saw, well, I think Jade posted it on Instagram, I think. She is at, I think at the hospital right now. They're just keeping an eye on her, making sure that she has a healthy baby to deliver. So, of course, I'm not about to be like, excuse me, these drills aren't the right color, I'm just gonna, and then once she does have the baby, gotta take, brand new newborn. So, I'll most likely, if the colors are wrong, I will do a little color recharting myself and order the drills from DP with Sparklers and just call it a day. I'm not concerned. Extenuating circumstances, and I completely understand. So, yeah, that's going on. And then I did an unboxing yesterday, or it went up yesterday, of Thread of Dreams, maybe, from Color Out of Place. Let's see what it's called. Thread of Dreams, I think. Threads of Dreams by Color Out of Place and Diamond Art Club. So I filmed that unboxing, and I got to the part where I got my Treasure Quest card, and it was a gold card. So I said in the video, oh my gosh, I'm only one gold card away from being able to order a custom. And someone special, I don't know if she wants me to say or not. I'm sure she's fine, but I'll wait until she says it's okay. Someone special reached out to me and was like, hey, I have a gold card that you can have the code for so you can get your custom. I was like, are you serious? So I ordered a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club today. That was the last gold that I needed. So thank you so much. You know who you are, and I will shout you out by name if you say it's fine. But I was like floored. Like, I can't believe I actually am able to get a Diamond Art Club custom. I thought this would take forever, and then there was even a part of me that's like, what if they change their rewards for the Treasure Quest before you have enough for a custom, and you're never able to get one? So now that I ordered it, and the picture that I picked is the person that gave me the gold card. I said, between these 3 images, which one should I do? And they picked their favorite of the 3, and that's the one that I did. So it's me and Apollo. It's my little profile image on the channel, and it's my little profile image on Instagram. It's me and Apollo up at Cataract Lake during the leaves changing, and he's like giving me a lick. And it's got like the trees in the background and all that stuff. It's my picture for the channel. Me and Apollo, and I was like, that'll be cute. At first I was gonna do another plain, just an Apollo picture, but I didn't really have many with a ton of color, like different colors. And that's what kind of tripped me up with my Jada Gem Shop custom of Apollo, is like it just kind of got boring. So I was like, I want something that's colorful and not just all blue sky, but I kind of want Apollo in it too. So I decided to pick that one. I had 2 others that were just shots from that same hike, just with like the fall leaves changing, just like some landscape photos. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll use one of those. But I ended up going with what this very kind, sweet person said was their favorite. I was like, yep, okay, we'll do it. So they sent me an email saying, please upload your image, respond to this email and upload your image. And I don't know, we'll see what happens from there. I don't know if they get in touch with you. I did watch a couple people with their unboxing of their customs, and I think it was Katie did a full, like, this is what you should expect. So I watched that too. So I know there is some back and forth in terms of rendering and sizing and what your favorite drills are and stuff. But this first email, all it said was give us your photo. So even though I have a feeling they're going to ask those questions, I didn't want to just put overwhelm them, like, okay, well, I know how this process goes, so I want this and this and this. It's like, I'll just wait for them to get back in touch with me. There is quite a bit of detail in that image, because it's like my face plus Apollo and like all of his fur, and then my backpack, and then my shirt says Rocky Mountain on it. And so I don't know if that wording will come through. So I do have a plan if they come back and say this isn't going to look good, or this would require too much hand charting for us to be able to do it. So I will probably just send them one of the landscapes instead as an alternate. But again, I just sent them the image. I did exactly what they asked, no more. So hopefully they respond and let me know like what size you would prefer, because of course I'm going to say the biggest that makes sense. Give me a 60 by 100 or whatever you can do. Square. I'll get a square because of the detail, and then I'm hoping that they can just go nuts with the fairy dust. That would be cool. Fairy dust, and maybe I can ask them to see if they would be willing to throw a frosted in there, and maybe some, fairy dust and frosted. I'm obsessed with the frosted drills. So I don't know if they do the frosted in squares. Do you know? Let's find out. Let's see, because I'm obsessed with that frosted color that I got in Autumn Letter. It's so cool. Let's see. I think last time I just searched frosted. Okay. So it looks like that's a round. This is a square and it comes with one frosted. So yes, they do square frosted. So I'll probably ask if they can load me up with some fairy dust and frosteds and have a blast. And that I'm hoping that they give you that option. I'd love for it to be really done up. So we'll see. And if I have to do the landscape, same thing. Frost me up. I want to see those frosted. So I'm excited. I can't believe that I was able to get it done and get them custom. So I will be happily awaiting hearing back from them, which I would assume we probably won't hear back until after the holidays, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, got that. I'll be going on and on about that. You better believe it. As I go through the process, I'll give you status updates. At first, when this special person did that for me, I immediately was like, oh, cool, I will film a whole, like, what? What? Hey. What? Oh my goodness. Where is this coming from? Yeah? Are you excited to be out here? Do you like this spot? At first I was like, oh, I'll do a whole video where I show me on my computer and like all the communication, and then quickly realized like literally that's exactly what Katie did, and I was like, it's okay. I mean, I could do it too. I have no problem I don't have a problem showing the process on, how it works out for me as well, but it's like, as far as tutorials go, it was a pretty succinct and well done. Just like, not necessarily a tutorial, but just kind of a show you how it happens. Like, I think that's fine. But I absolutely will give you status updates on the conversations I have with Diamond Art Club as this process happens on vlogs or Whip and Chats or whatever. And then, of course, when it comes in, I'll absolutely be doing an unboxing. But I'm looking forward to it. What else? There was a firmware update on my camera. So there was a bunch of, even though it just got released, they sent out a new firmware update. So now I can film in 8K, which I'm filming on right now. Not sure if it will make any difference, especially because YouTube does not give you the option to upload in 8K, and most people's computer screens, phone screens, TV screens can't view things in 8K. But from what I understand, it's still supposed to give you a better looking image even if you upload it at 4K. So I'm going to try it for this video and see what it looks like. And if it looks no different than 4K, then I'll probably just set it back to 4K, because 8K uses a ton of memory and in data. So I can only imagine how long it's going to take for this video to upload. So if I'm not seeing the value in what it looks like, then I probably will just stick with the 4K until technology catches up with that filming resolution. If YouTube starts allowing 4K to be or 8K to be uploaded and the screens are more common, then it'll be nice that I have kind of a future-proof camera. But as it stands today, it's not like a night and day difference by any means. Maybe subtle improvement. So yeah, that's what's going on there. I guess last life thing is the Coaster Studios Patreon, Instagram, my Coaster group that I belong to. Someone asked if we wanted to do a gift exchange back in early November, and so I signed up to do it. And so I was sent an email with who I was getting a Secret Santa gift for. Got the gift, shipped it. Shipped it over a week ago. Kept an eye on the tracking. It got delivered a few days ago, and so the group decided that we're all gonna do a Zoom call to do like a Zoom call so we can all watch each other open our Secret Santa gifts. And it's on, I thought it was on Sunday. It's on Friday. And unless it shows up in the mail tonight, I didn't get mine. Which part of me is like a little bit bummed. Like I feel like I'm kind of the odd one out. And it could just be shipping delays, or the person, you know, hasn't sent it, or sent it late, or forgot, or whatever. But the Zoom call's on Friday at 7 a.m. my time. So I have to be up at 4 for my premiere. Then 7 is the Zoom call, just because there's people that participated internationally too. So they're trying to like respect all time zones, and most of everyone lives on the East Coast. A lot of people do. So it's 9 o'clock a.m. their time, and then like afternoon, late afternoon, early evening for those in Europe. I believe there's someone from Australia that's going to be on the call too. So they just tried to find a time, but I'm like, okay, well, if it doesn't come today, I know that USPS is not, maybe they're delivering on Christmas Eve, but I don't believe so. And they're not delivering on Christmas Day. So I'm like, yeah, if it doesn't come today, I don't think I'll have anything to open for our Zoom call. So I'm like, do I even join in? Am I gonna be salty about it, sitting there like watching everyone open their Secret Santa gifts? I'm like, yeah, I don't have one. So I get it, you know, someone might have forgotten, or again, might have been an issue with shipping completely out of their control. But I didn't get any. So there's the person that's running the Secret Santa gift exchange has been kind of being the go-between of everyone, to be like, hey, just a heads up, this person said that your gift is on its way, blah 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 blah. So they've been giving everyone status updates, and I haven't gotten any update on whoever sent mine, or like a, hey, this person looked at the tracking number and it's gonna be late. Nothing like that. So I'm like, I wonder if someone just forgot. But yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't be bummed, but I am honestly a little bit. Hopefully it's in the mail when I get home. But if not, then I'm not sure if I'm going to join the Zoom call. So I just feel like it'll be awkward, especially if the person that picked me is on the Zoom call, and then they're the Secret Santa, so they can't even really say like, I'm so sorry or whatever. So I don't know, it might just be awkward. Let me know what you think. I don't even know if this will go up by Friday, but let me know what you think. Should I actually, yeah, I did this last year and no one got mad. I was about to say I probably won't post anything, any personal vlogs or anything until after premieres are done, but I think I posted a vlog, a personal vlog outside of my premiere during premiere time, and maybe an unboxing. So I think it's okay. I don't think that we, like, content creators that are participating in the Christmas premiere aren't allowed to post other videos during that time. I think it's okay. But yeah, so this might go up before Saturday of this week after Christmas. It might go up before, I'm not sure. It just depends. I'll have to think about it. But anyway, still let me know, what would you have done if you were part of a online Secret Santa gift exchange and you never got a gift? Would you still join a Zoom call where everyone's supposed to open up their gifts on the call? I'm leaning towards no. But should I just suck it up and be like, oh, it's too bad, but I want to see what everybody else got? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too butthurt right now. Maybe by Friday I'll be better and decide to join in. I say all this and then it'll be there when I get home, and I'll be like, well, you had nothing to worry about. But when it comes to those things, I'm just like, I tend to be on top of it. And like, I was checking the tracking of the one I sent like every day, to make absolutely sure that it got there. And if it hadn't, or if it was delayed, I would immediately reach out to the coordinator and be like, hey, obviously this is anonymous because it's Secret Santa, but can you please let Bryant, who is the person I got, let Bryant know that it's on its way. It's expected to be there by this date at this time. That way I'm not leaving someone feeling like, hey, did I get forgotten about? You know what I mean? So I guess I shouldn't expect the same from others, but yeah. Oh, it is pretty out. I did bring the drone, so I'm probably going to throw that up here in a minute. We'll get over here to this area. So let me do that, and then we'll respond to at least a few comments. But yeah, I think that's everything life-wise. Yeah, this custom, that's all. I've got custom Diamond Art Club on the brain. I am so thankful for that special someone being willing to do that. And I was like, can I pay you for it? Like, what can I do to compensate? And I was told that nothing is needed. So I've got a good crew of crafty friends around here, that's for sure. But yeah. Oh yeah, with the sun, it's gonna be beautiful going out over the water. Apollo, it's gonna be pretty. But yeah, let's see what this camera's looking like. Okay, it also uses up batteries faster, filming at 8K. I also increased the, there's a video or image quality setting that you can change from off. Is it off to on or something like that? But when you turn it on, it says, okay, we're going to be using more battery, and if you're in a warm environment, there's a chance that the camera could overheat because it's just really doing a good job of processing the images. And I was like, well, it's not hot out. I mean, it's warm. Can't believe it's the day before Christmas and it's like 67 degrees. In Colorado, it's insane. We've only gotten like a light or like a moderate snow one day so far. But yeah, it's been super warm. But anyway, so yeah, it just says if you're in a warm, hot environment and you're using this setting, there's a chance that the camera could overheat. So you have to hit like, I understand. So we'll see. I'm curious as to what the little upgrades did. It's kind of surprising because I've only had this camera for a couple weeks now and they already released a major upgrade or update. So, all right, well, I think this is as good of a spot as any. I'm gonna set up shop here and I'll be back with you to respond to some comments. 1 second. dokie. Yeah, that sunset's pretty. I went out there over the I think it's a church / like a mausoleum over here. We can walk over there. I went out over that and came back. It's always nerve-wracking going over like structures and water. I'm like, please don't. I think my biggest fear is a bird, like trying to attack it, especially when it's like over water. I'm like, oh my goodness, heaven forbid. But yeah, this building, I went out over it the opposite way, then turned around and tried to come back, so you kind of got the sunset with it. But I didn't want to get too low to the ground. Yeah, I didn't want to get too low because it'd be really cool to have it dead on and then rise up. But it is part of a cemetery and church, so I want to not disrespect that, especially if there's people there paying their respects and then they have to hear me. That's not good. So, but tomorrow, when I go to meet up with my mother and my brothers, I'll probably charge the drone and bring it with me, even though I'm not bringing Apollo. Maybe just go for a little drive somewhere and see if I can get some fun drone shots and stuff and include them either in a future vlog or a whip and jam or something. But it's rare that I leave the house for an extended period of time without Apollo. So I'm like, maybe I should use the afternoon to go and get some filming done, since I'll be up north-ish. See what kind of trouble I can get into. But yeah, well, we're gonna kind of take a little bit of a long way around because we're making good progress on this walk, and I want to at least get a few comments done. I mean, we're more than halfway. Okay. I'm excited. Custom, guys, custom. Diamond Art Club custom. Oh my god. Okay. Been checking to see if they're gonna drop any restocks over the holiday. I don't know, but I have my eyes open and my ears peeled. I don't know if they're doing anything for Christmas release, or if they're just going to take the week off. I'm not sure. Maybe I should check the VIP group later. But anyway, also, I'm not a big numbers guy when it comes to subscribers. I'm happy that everyone's here, and if new people find the channel, that's amazing. But I'm not. I don't let it get. I'm happy with the size this channel is. I'd be happy if it was a 10th of this size or 10 times the size. Whatever it is, I'm just happy y'all are here, and I'm happy to be able to film content and share stuff with everybody. So that being said, I just pulled up the studio, and I'm at 3,803, which I don't think I've ever broken the 3,800 mark. I think I've been sitting around like in the 3,700s for quite some time. And it fluctuates, people come, go. Sometimes I hop on to check comments or look at content stuff, and I'm like, oh wow, I think that's like 10 less than it was last time I looked at it. But again, it is what it is, but it just fluctuates. It's all over the place. But I'm thankful for those of you that are here. Oh, did they close the path that went over here? Let's find out, Apo. And yeah, make sure to continue to share the channel with other diamond painters, crafters, anybody that consumes this type of content. Happy to have more, for sure. And yeah, maybe when if and when I get to 4,000, I will do I'll do something like I normally do when I hit little milestones. So, yeah. Anyway. So, let's go to all comments, sort by newest, and let's do newest to oldest today. Why not? We worked I think last time we did this, we were oldest to newest, so eventually we'll meet ourselves in the middle. Trin gave some heart emojis to Moonlit Reverie. Lisa Noof says, I don't think I've heard of this shop. Looking forward to your post review. Oh, thank you. I need to write the shop and let them know that that unboxing went up today and see if they're interested in doing any kind of shop spotlight or anything like that. I feel that based off of what I learned from the unboxing and taking a look at the drills, and especially the color rendering and just the materials quality, I'm comfortable, reaching out to the shop at this point to say, hey, do you want to talk about the business? I know this isn't a new shop, but you are a new owner to this shop. Tell us more, that type of thing. And if anything happens while I'm working it up, I'll of course report back. But I didn't see anything where I was like, whoa, I can't even start on this canvas until XYZ, But it will be hard to tell in terms of the diamond painting for sure until I get my hands on it and really start working on it. I almost thought about kitting it up. Oh geez. Here we go, Anthony. Here we go. You know how I said after I finish Inner Garden that I should probably, Inner Garden, my square, that I'll probably start on Garden of Earthly Delights. I'm wondering if I should finish Inner Garden and get started on this one, just to get a feel for it. Ooh, that sunset's looking so good. It's a little hazy out today, though. Okay. But anyway, I'll have to think about it. Doretta says, hi, Anthony. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. I've never heard of this company. Yeah, let me reach out to the shop owner and at least see if we can get maybe something scheduled for January or February. Like a little shop spotlight just to learn about the shop, the owner, the artwork, artists, all that good stuff. Come on, buddy. Then Elisa Maria says, gorgeous. And Alice says, that's a lovely image. Thank you all for the comments. Mimi Sparkling Diamond says, so pretty. Can't wait to see you work on this one for Threads of Dreams. And Tina Geyer says, I bought this one and have been waiting to see an unboxing. Thank you for doing it. Yeah, of course. Thanks for watching. I did notice that there was a number of, at least, and maybe I haven't checked every single one I bought, but I did check a couple of the kits that I bought, like type them in for an unboxing or a sneak peek, and I didn't see anyone unbox, like have an unboxing up for some of the kits I bought other than my own, my own unboxing when I searched for it. So like, that's interesting. I wonder if some of the sneak peeks were delayed or they decided not to do a sneak peek for certain pieces, and other people just hadn't gotten them in, or content creators hadn't gotten them in. Yeah, but there's a couple kits that I unboxed over like the past week that I've been posting all my Black Friday stuff where I'm like, I don't see any other unboxings for this. So yeah, thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed my style of unboxing. Lisa says, hi, Anthony, what a beautiful, bright diamond painting. That's going to be so much fun to work on for Threads of Dreams. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to that one. And I think I'm going to doll it up a little bit. When I sat back and took another look at it when I was editing, I had said that I wanted to do one of the dark blues or the 310 in the background, but I think there's like these swirl patterns that I think are in a 939 or another shade in the background. So I think I'm going to do those patterns in in a fairy dust. I don't know what DMC it was, but upon another look, I'm like, ooh, that probably makes more sense. So, yeah. Lisa says, hi, Anthony. I tried to get this one on early release and general release, but it sold out too fast. Hope it doesn't take too long to restock. After seeing your pan over at the end, I want it even more. It looks amazing. Yes, that's in regards to Dragon Room. That's such a cool piece of artwork. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? It's like so intent on sniffing. Let's go on this side. Thank you. Thank you. Rhett says, hi, Anthony. I used to have those containers but didn't like that they were together. I usually save all my Diamond Art Club drills and started using a card storage box system. I was wondering why you remove the round labels from your containers since you use the serial number method and you use the sticker sheet as a guide. That's a really good question. I saw this comment come through and it made me think, like, why don't I just, like, if I just number things 1 through however many colors there are, then why would I take the stickers off every time? Because the next time I kit up, it's still going to be 1 through however many colors, you know? I think it's just force of habit is, you know, when I'm done with the kit and put everything away, that, you know, the art dot container is blank and clean and ready for the next one. The other thing that would be kind of tough once I started doing multiple kits is, let's say, because I kit up every drill. I don't just do 1 container of each color. If there's 30 baggies of 310, then I'm going to have 50 containers of 310 in there from day 1. I don't do just 1 container of each color. So one kit I work on might have 5 containers worth of 310. The next one might be 10 containers worth of 310. And then the next one might only have 1. And so I might always, and they're not always in the same spot. Like 310 isn't always serial number 3 or 4 or whatever, especially from shop to shop. So I would always have to be adding and removing containers with the stickers on them. And eventually I'd just get to a point where I've got like 600 containers with all these different numbers on them. And I've got to like, oh, do I have a 7th number 5 or number 7 sitting around? Let me go check. Like, I could just see that being a whole thing of, I would probably end up in the same place where I'm constantly taking stickers on and off because I have too many or too little. So that's one reason why. The other thing I was thinking too is a lot of times I'm incorporating enhancement drills into my sets. So if they were all labeled from like 4 or 5 canvases ago, then I probably would be peeling all of those off and moving all of those around. So it's just much easier for me just to start from scratch each time. Like if I go from a kit that has 36 colors to a kit that has 78 colors to a kit that has 100 down to one that has 14, and there's just a ton of each color, it's just easier to start from scratch than it is to be like, oh, do I have another number 1 sitting around or a number 12? Or I need 7 more 12. Should I make more? Should I check to see if there's some sitting in another container? It's just easier to peel them off. Yeah. It's just easier for me to peel them off and start over. And they release really easily. I don't have to clean any sticker residue. That brand is kind of perfect and the perfect size. And I think it would take just as much time to label them than it would be to hunt and try to find extras and other containers down in the basement or whatever, you know. So, but you made me stop and think for a while because I was like, wait, why wouldn't I just do that? I mean, if it's all just numbered, why do I take them off? And then I had to kind of think it through. So I could absolutely do that. And, you know, eventually maybe I'd take them all off and start all over. But I'm sure I could make it a few kits of adding and removing before I got too frustrated or before it just became too cumbersome to have everything pre-labeled. but I'm happy with how it is now. I don't think it adds any more time to the process. So, and I like when I'm all done kitting down, taking the stickers off and putting away an empty art dot that's blank is just kind of part of the finality of working on the project. Like, this is done. I am done. So, yeah. Thank you for the comment. Easy Breezy Craft says, I need this one ASAP to Spiral Passage. Yeah, it is gorgeous. And Michelle, I'm pretty sure. Michelle says, I love this one so much. Wasn't sure if I would enjoy working on it, though. Had it in my cart and then took it out and put it on my wish list. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, of course. Thanks for watching. Wombat Hollow Crafts gives some heart emojis to a couple videos. And Elnora Louisa says, I never watched the where the ABs and fairy dust go anyway. I like to see them, but I don't really care where they go, so it didn't bother me that you didn't show where 19 fairy dust go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I could see myself just calling out at someday which specialty drills were provided, but not necessarily pointing to where they go. It is helpful for me personally. That was Dragon Room. That kit was just too much. It was just too much to try to identify all the areas. 19 fairy dust is just, that's a lot. I think I have to give myself some kind of threshold just for the sake of time and my own sanity. But in other kits where it's like a more typical amount, I do like to kind of see where they place them, because it helps me decide, like, ooh, I could see myself doing a different enhancement or adding my own enhancement over here or changing this up, you know, that type of thing. So it helps me to kind of talk through what I might dress up or doll up. And then when I go to work on those kits, the kits that I unbox, let's say it's not for like 2 years. When I finally get to kitting up the project to start working on it, I usually go back and watch my unboxing video to remind myself if I had any bright ideas about enhancing. So there's so many times where I go back and watch an unboxing video of my own before I start on a kit. I'm like, oh, that's right, I wanted to put a sparkler there. Okay, let me place an order with DP with sparklers or whatever and get what I need, because it's so easy for me to forget, like, what did I want to do to this kit? Or I have completely different ideas, and then I go back and watch the video. I'm like, oh, you know what? Past Anthony's idea is way better. I'll go with that. So I do that a lot too. But it's good to know that you don't really mind if it's there or not, because there might be kits in the future that Diamond Art Club releases that are just as highly enhanced, and I won't feel guilty about just breezing past it. So thank you. Michelle says, nice to see a male subject in this piece. I'm on the wait list. Hope the wait won't be too long. I hope not either. I bet you a ton of people have that kit on their wish list or wait list. So I think if they see that many people waiting for it, they might just get it into production sooner than later. At least I would. So yeah, we'll see. I thought I heard a cyclist. Hold on just a second, guys. We got a line of dogs coming up. Hold on. Okay. Whoa. That got thrown off. Debbie Rice, come on. Let's go. Debbie Rice says, I wasn't able to get this one. I'm on the waiting list for this studying piece. It's beautiful. And Leanne says, very nice, Anthony. Thanks for sharing. Of course, thank you guys for watching. Vaughn says, you made me LOL. Why, yes, I finished it and I don't even have it. Ha ha ha. In regards to sunset meditation, I'm working on a dreamer designs right now, picking through lots of trash in a way too tight grid field. Ugh, it'll be pretty, but I hear you when it comes to DAC quality. Yeah, I destashed every one of my Dreamer designs except for one, because I want to do it as part of that Dueling Dragons challenge with the Margaret Morales that I have. So I kept it because I want to do that. But had I not said I wanted to do that challenge, I probably would have destashed that one as well. I got really excited about getting on the Dreamer Designs train, especially with Ivan Valakovic's artwork, is really what made me just go for it, even though I had heard so many mixed to not so great reviews of their quality. But Ivan's artwork is really what pushed me over the edge. Like, you know what, I'm willing to risk it because this artwork is just so right up my alley. And then I did Train to Tokyo and was not thrilled with how it worked up, the quality of everything. And then a bunch of people, were commenting like, give them a shot. They've improved their drill quality since October of 2024. Give them a shot. Anything that's released after November should be far better. I've had better experience, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, yes, I will, because by that time I had purchased more Ivan Valakovic because my desire to collect his pieces got ahead of my actually seeing if the quality was what I would expect, which is a problem that I am trying to break out of myself. I get too jazzed about an artist or kits or something, and I just am like, I want them all. So anyway, so I ended up having, I think I had like 4 Ivan Valakovics, including Train to Tokyo, and then like Dean Russo, I think, Supernova, which was around, and then the one I currently have. But anyway, and then I had one called Lantern Festival, something Lantern Dragon. But anyway, so I had a bunch that were after October 2024 with the updated the updated drill quality. And then I started hearing and seeing a lot of people that were working on canvases after that time that I trust their opinions, and they're either content creators or, they diamond paint a ton, having a poor experience with the newest iteration of drills and kit quality. So I'm like, do I really want to put myself through this again? So I went ahead and decided to destash all my Dreamer designs except for the one round, because I'm like, let me at least try a round from them. I'm fine letting go of all my squares, but let me at least try a round. And then I heard in passing that potentially Dreamer Designs has yet again tried to do something with either their drill field or drills since October, November of last year, when they had done another enhancement. So I'm just like, there's only so many times where I can hear, yeah, but it's better now, before I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until it's better enough that it's good. You know what I mean? If their improvements went from Train to Tokyo, then they made some improvements last fall, winter, and people are still having complaints, are still not loving it, I'm going to wait until they improve enough that I'm seeing more positive reviews. They still, apparently after all these improvements, they still quite haven't figured it out. So I don't know what it's going to take for them to finally get there in terms of drill quality and having a drill field that's a perfect match for their canvases, but from what I've experienced and from what I hear, they have yet to get it all the way there across the finish line. So I'm just not interested. I'm not interested. I go to their site and I look at the Ivan Valakovics and I'm like, oh, he released these 2 new ones that are these beautiful kind of mountainy, just like woodsy landscapes, and I am obsessed. I'm obsessed, but I'm not gonna put myself, they're like 60 by 100s, and I'm not gonna put myself through the frustration of dealing with their drills in their drill field, especially on a canvas that size. So, yeah. So, sorry, Dreamer Designs. I'll wait longer until I hear from some people that have had similar experiences to me. Maybe they're still fine continuing to purchase and try, and I'll wait until I hear a definitive, yeah, this is it. This is really good. Like, now they're standing toe to toe with their competition, such as Diamond Art Club. Because that's what I would expect. That's the quality I expect is from Dreamer Designs, is to be on par with Diamond Art Club. And maybe that's wrong of me, and maybe they're considered a small shop when comparing to like Diamond Art Club and Diamond Dots. But those 3 companies in my mind are like of the same caliber, and my expectations are the same. Even Jade, I have expectations that her quality is really high too, and basically all the shops I like. I have high expectations, and Dreamer Designs just is not there with the rest of them. Especially, I mean, for certainly their drill field, and for me, I found it to be very gappy. And then they redid it, and now I hear people saying it's way too tight and the drills aren't good, like clean enough or consistent enough for a canvas that tight. So it's like they haven't found the sweet spot yet. And I don't appreciate their enhancement charting. It's not great. And I get it that they do what appeared to... No, that's not true. Those did look to be at least hybrid charted, if not hand charted, for some portions of it. I don't know, maybe it's a hybrid charting, but certainly a human hand worked on those kits. It wasn't 100% computer rendered. Because I was about to say, I get it if it's 100% computer rendered, that the enhancement placement might be a little scattershot because someone's not going through and selecting each individual pixel that needs to be enhanced. They're just picking an entire color. But they did seem to have done like some kind of hybrid. And so I feel like if you're going to do the work of that, then selecting the specific areas where enhancements goes could hopefully be part of that process fairly easily. But there was just like kind of random crystals here and there because they just said, all right, wherever there's a 5200, it's getting a white crystal. And it doesn't matter if that's on someone's cheek or in the sky or in this detail, like wherever it is, that's where it's going to go. And so I don't love that. I don't love that. So, yeah, I don't know. Poor Dreamer Designs. I really thought, I was like, okay, people are telling me that things have improved. Even prior to October 2024, people had told me, oh, you should give them a shot now because I like them. And I know that there's probably a lot of people that honestly do. And if they do run into any issues, they're willing to work through them. It's not a big deal. I also know people don't like Diamond Art Club. You know, there's a lot of people that just won't shop from Diamond Art Club. And so Dreamer Designs is that's the hill they'll die on. They love Dreamer Designs, or they love them just as much as Diamond Art Club, whatever. But a little bit of that brand loyalty, I think, works its way into the conversation too. but everyone gets kind of treated equal for me when I'm doing reviews. And I expect to have a very high quality product, and I'm a diva about it. And I don't like to have to make concessions like, oh, it's really good if you can get over the gapping. It's like, no, we just won't have gapping. I'll shop where I don't have that issue. Or, the colors are a little off, but you just have to blah, blah, blah. Or it's close enough. I'm like, no, if it's not close to the original image, then I'm not going to buy it. Or I'm not going to work on it. The glue's slippery. No, not interested. Because I know where I can get a canvas where it's not. So, yeah, I don't really have any shop that I'm like, even if they were to slap me across the face, I'd come back for more, you know. But other than this, I am hoping this isn't going to be an issue, and I'm not saying that this is a slap in the face, Jade. Sorry, I'm not saying that. Even though I'm already preparing to make a concession for my custom that'll be here on Monday, not meeting my expectations. And that's me being pessimistic. My concerns may have not even been a concern. Maybe the rendered image that was on the site had an ivory background, but the actual kit was always going to come with a 5200 or a nearly white, or the issue was identified and fixed before it got shipped and no one told me. Those could all be outcomes. But I'm just thinking, Jade's got a lot going on. And I'm not sure if, the other folks that work with her business would be keeping an eye on that, or letting her know, like, hey, someone reached, like, whatever, or could even be able to fix it. I don't know. But I'm mentally preparing myself for worst case scenario. And so when I get that kit in and it's all off-white or ivory, that I know what I'm going to do. And had that been another shop, with a shop owner that I didn't know and didn't know was, 9+ months pregnant, like literally gonna have a baby like right now as I'm doing this unboxing, then I would go to them and be like, hey, what the heck is this? This is the image I sent you. This is the this is the kit that you sent me. And I had even notified you that 3+ months ago about my concerns about the rendered image that was on your site, and asked you to please verify that it was fixed and ask that it be fixed, even if I need to pay additional out-of-pocket expense to have it fixed. And yet, here's the canvas that I have in my hands. So in any other circumstance, I would be a little ticked that it didn't get fixed. But I would hope that the shop would be like, oh, sorry about that, we'll send you out the replacement drills, which I know Jade would do if this does end up being the case. I know she would do it. And if another shop or Jade was like, F you, no, I'm not doing that, I'd be like, okay, well, I guess that's that then. I won't be getting any customs from you. I know she would fix it. She sent me drills to fix a DIY Moonshop kit. She sent me drills to fix another shop's kit. She did not charge me. So I know she's good for it, but I'm not about to go and pester her. So I don't know. I'm covering my own butt right now because I'm saying all this stuff, and then in my head I'm like, yeah, but you have a double standard with Jade because you might be getting this kit that you're not 100% happy with. So is that holding everyone to the same standard if you're going to give her a pass? And I'm going to say, if I knew everyone at Dreamer Designs was 9 months pregnant and they were all giving birth, and that's why there was gapping on my canvas, then yeah, I'd give them a pass. How about that? So yeah, anyway, but I'll let you go. We've been just kind of circling the little horse, whatever this is called, corral. But I'm gonna get in the car. I might stop and get some food on the way home. We'll see. But thanks for coming along. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, anyone that you think might take some value out of it. Happy placing. We'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Bye.